Good morning everyone, I'm Noreen and welcome to my kitchen. And we're going to do a little update on this Evolve Ultra Concentrated Bleach Tablet thingy. So we made the gallon, and in our video that I uploaded previously, we showed putting one tablet in this jar. Well, we went ahead and smelled it after it dissolved completely, and we added another tablet, so it was a little stronger. Now, after a little more research, we went to the Evolve website, and it does say that this bottle of 32 tablets makes the equivalent of 182 ounces of full-strength chlorine bleach. Now, that, if you do your math correctly, is a little under a gallon and a half, because a gallon is 128 ounces, and that leaves 54 ounces, and a half a gallon is 64 ounces. So it's just under a gallon and a half of bleach.
A whole bottle?
That you can make with this bottle of 32 tablets. So when they tell you to use one tablet per washer load, because in the comments section people are confused, you don't use a whole gallon in a load of wash. No, you don't. And that's true. So this technically makes 32 gallons of diluted bleach solution that you would use for cleaning or washing, etc. Alright? This is the proper dilution with one tablet per gallon to clean and sanitize surfaces, clothes, etc. Alright? If you want it stronger, you can make it stronger. If you want to put 3 tablets in this gallon or 4 tablets in this gallon, you can. Rick actually did a load of wash yesterday with this, and it came out fresh and clean smelling, and the clothes are very nice looking. So I think, you know, regardless, someone had made a comment that they erased, but they said that they didn't feel like this was a good value because it didn't seem to cost any different than buying a bottle of liquid bleach. And the way I see it is this is pre-measured, and you know, when you use bleach, you're not supposed to use it full strength. I mean, that's not good for you as a person. The fumes are very bad for you. Chlorine gas was actually used in the trenches during World War II, and as chemical warfare. So let's think about that for a minute. Bleach will save your life, but bleach can also take your life. So if you use it improperly and store it improperly, it can be very hazardous. But I think that having it in a tablet form like this, because it's pre-measured, it's a no-brainer. Plus, if you have limited water resources, you're going to be able to drop this tablet into your water and have a sanitizing solution for a latrine, or to clean up messes, to clean up biological hazards, what have you. So, I mean, they use bleach in hospitals all the time. But I guess my main thing is the size. And I don't believe that it would be safe to purify water with this bleach. I think there are other additives in these tablets that would preclude you from purifying water. But if you have a Berkey water filter, and I'm not doing an advertisement for Berkey, if you have a Berkey water filter, you won't need to worry about having bleach to purify your water. In any case, that's the update on the bleach tablets. I still think that they're a great value. I still think they're a great thing to have. You know what? We spend a lot of money on all kinds of things to put in our preps. We spend a lot of money on cooking tools, sun ovens, camp stoves, all kinds of propane stoves. I mean, how many of us have more than one kind of tool to where we can produce heat or flame to cook our meals, to prepare food for our families? How many of us have all sorts of things to provide light, and some of them aren't very cheap. We all have the things that we think are really important, but I think that this is really important, and it's on the very low end. You could certainly buy 10 bottles of this for about $30. That's not very expensive at all, and I think that it would serve you well. Just knowing you have it, and then also knowing you can just pop that in your washer and be done with it, and it's going to be good. It works in the high efficiency machines, it works in regular machines, but I still think for $2.97, 32 tablets equaling 32 gallons of diluted bleach solution, you know, or even 16 gallons, or however many you want. You know what? If you want to put this in 182 ounces of water and make full strength bleach, so be it. But have you priced bleach lately? I know bleach is kind of on the cheap side anyway. If you buy the store brand, you probably can get a gallon for under $1. But if you look closely, what we used to get as a real gallon, which is 128 ounces, is not a gallon bottle anymore. They're selling 96-ounce bottles of bleach now, and sometimes that's the largest that you can find. If you go buy it at Sam's Club, you get a 3-pack of a gallon-and-a-half bottles. So I guess it's up to you. I just thought it was a cool thing. I wanted to share it because I think it's great when we all have options.
Look at the storage. It's a whole lot easier to store that than it is,
right.
You know,
a traditional gallon of bleach or a large bottle of bleach. You could put a whole lot of these little bottles into the same space that you could store 1 gallon of bleach. So there you have it. That's my opinion. I mean, I didn't let Rick talk a whole lot, but what do you think, honey? I mean,
I agree.
You put your input here.
No, I agree. You know, and it's safer to store than in gallons of bleach too, because if they rupture or break or start leaking, then you know you got a mess on your hands.
That's right. And you could put, you know what? You could toss one of these in your car or your bug out bag or whatever. You know, if you go camping or picnicking even, you know, you never know what you're going to need, I guess is my point. So I always live by that phrase, it's better to have what you don't need than need what you don't have. So it is what it is. But that's our opinion on this Evolve Ultra Concentrated Bleach. I also had someone leave a comment yesterday, and they said that when she was a girl, they were stationed in Japan. Her father was in the Air Force or in the military. I don't know why the Air Force stuck in my head, but that they were in the military, and when her mom would buy produce at the local market, this is what they used for 4 years when they were stationed over there as their source for bleach, that it works well, that they really liked it, and they used it to sanitize the fresh vegetables that they would buy at the market, because over in Japan at the time they used something called honey bucket to fertilize their fruits and vegetables. And if any of you don't know what that is, it's basically humanure. So and a lot of cultures do that. But you really do need to, if your body's not used to even the slightest bit of that, then you're going to want to sanitize your fruits and vegetables before you consume them, for sure. But in any case, it was nice to hear someone say that, you know, perhaps it wasn't this particular brand, but it was something similar. Now, I also did have another one of my subscribers send me a private message, and I'm not going to use her name, but the story is too funny not to share. She said that when she was a kid, they used to have bleach tablets, but they took them off the market for some reason, and she said that I was probably too young to remember Oxidol tablets, which used to be a concentrated...
This is probably why they took them off the market.
That's probably true. You just never know. They used to have a concentrated laundry detergent tablet called Oxidol. And I remember Oxidol when I was a kid. In fact, I think Oxidol probably hasn't been on the supermarket shelves for at least, I would say 35 years at least. But anyway... she said that in their community they had a large fountain in the middle of the town square, and that one day she and her brothers had taken several of the tablets, I guess 3 or 4 of them, and thrown them in the town fountain. And the next morning, she wrote, and the next morning as we drove to, of all places, church, there was a flowing river of soap suds coming from the town fountain down the street. And she said that she and her brothers could not contain their laughter, that it was all they could do to not laugh, and that when they got home, Mom went to do some laundry, noticed the missing laundry soap tablets, put 2 and 2 together, and they were all made to stand in front of their father and explain what the hell were they thinking. You know, as a parent, I look at that and I think, yeah, that's just funny. I don't even know if I could get mad at my kids for doing that. A little soap? Come on. One good rain. Look, I think as parents we need to pick and choose, but is that just not hysterical? I just don't know how you can hear that story and think about the fabulous memory that she has of the day that, you know, we caused the soap sud lava flow down the town square. And whatever. It probably isn't the most tragic thing. And did her and her brothers grow up to be serial killers? No, they didn't. But it's a fun memory. I mean, that's one for the record books, I think. But anyway, I had to share that. So anyway, I hope that this gives you a little more insight to this product. Evolve also has a coupon on their website, so you should go there. It's for 25 cents off, and I do believe that if you go to Walmart, you can use as many of those coupons as you like, because Walmart doesn't have limits. I'm not certain. Some Walmarts may. I don't know. They may vary from store to store. So in any case, that's our deal with the Evolve Ultra Concentrated Bleach Tablets. Look for them in your store, and until next time, we'll see ya!